Have you ever wondered how to bake the perfect loaf of bread at home? The aroma of fresh bread wafting through your kitchen, the satisfying crunch as you slice through the crust, the soft, warm interior that melts in your mouth. There's truly nothing quite like it. Baking bread at home may seem daunting, but it doesn't have to be. Today we're going to demystify the process, breaking it down into simple, easy-to-follow steps. First and foremost, gather your ingredients. For a basic loaf, you'll need 4 simple ingredients: flour, yeast, salt, and water. Next, mix your ingredients. Start by combining the flour and yeast. Then, add the salt. Finally, pour in the water. Use a wooden spoon to stir until you have a rough dough. Now, on to the kneading. This is where the magic happens. Kneading helps develop the gluten in the flour, giving your bread its structure. Fold the dough over itself and push down with the heel of your hand. Repeat this process for about 10 minutes until the dough becomes smooth and elastic. Once your dough is kneaded, it's time for the first rise. Place your dough in a greased bowl, cover it with a damp cloth, and leave it in a warm place. This process, known as proofing, allows the yeast to ferment, creating gases that make the dough rise. After about an hour, your dough should have doubled in size. This means it's ready for shaping. Gently deflate the dough and shape it into a loaf. Place it into a greased loaf pan and let it rise again until it's about 1.5 times its original size. Now, it's time to bake your bread. Preheat your oven, and when it's ready, place your loaf in the center. Bake until the bread is golden brown and sounds hollow when tapped on the bottom. And there you have it, a perfect loaf of bread baked right in your own kitchen. To summarize, the key points to remember are: 1. Gather your ingredients: flour, yeast, salt, and water. 1. Mix your ingredients into a rough dough. 1. Knead your dough until it's smooth and elastic. 1. Let your dough rise until it's doubled in size. 1. Shape your dough and let it rise again. 1. Bake your bread until it's golden brown. Follow these steps and you'll have a beautiful, delicious loaf of bread that you can be proud of. So, roll up your sleeves, dust off your apron, and get ready to bake. Your perfect loaf of bread awaits.